This is very traumatic. What happened yesterday, Monday morning, after assembly time at a public school in Bangkok? A 14-year-old boy who carried a fruit knife to school went to attack another boy, same age, same grade, but different class. Now, that boy unfortunately later died from his injuries. Those were the facts of what unraveled yesterday. But what is interesting is the stuff that you don't read from the major news outlets. Now, initially, when it was being reported, the perpetrator was described as somebody who had special needs, and he was said to be an introvert. And that was according to interviews that the teachers gave to the media. And then you go on X and you find this very triggering, very traumatic clip that is viral on X. It was just moments after assembly was over. People are dispersing, and it was taken by somebody who was on the upper level. So what happened, what you could see is that the victim was just standing there with blood-soaked uniform. And what's very shocking is that nobody was going to him to help. Like nobody, like people were just like walking past him and, glanced at him even, but nobody came, like not even like the teachers. And on the right side of the clip where the perpetrator is, you can see like a teacher going up to him, kind of like trying to stem the situation, and like a few students as well. And one teacher actually put his arms around the perpetrator. This also triggered a lot of people. It is a screenshot of a text exchange between a student who was at the scene of the crime and a receiver. I am guessing, judging by the honorifics and how polite it is, it might be the media even. So this student said, there was this one teacher who saw this whole thing unravel but did not go help the victim because he or she was scared that his or her uniform, teacher's uniform, would be soiled by blood. And this receiver was like, Nong means like, little brother or little sister. How do you know that the teacher was scared that his or her uniform would be soaked by blood or soiled by blood? And very politely worded. And the student was saying that, the teacher came into class saying that he or she was not brave enough to go help because number one, he or she was very shocked as to what has happened. And number two, he or she said, to be honest, I'm just scared that my uniform will be soiled. What is the most damning of all is that the stuff not being reported by the mainstream media. And apparently this student, the perpetrator, had a history of liking to carry knives to school. And he wanted to apparently carry this knife since Friday. So he didn't take it with him. So he went to ask around for one, but nobody wanted to give it to him. So, on Monday, he decided to bring a fruit knife. So the classmates of the victim, they have come out with this letter to kind of like seek justice for their friend who passed unfairly, and for the media to get their facts straight. So number one, there were rumors going around that the victim is a bully. He liked to extort money from the perpetrator. So the first thing that they want to address is that the victim is not a bully. And the next thing that they want to address is that the school wanted to, sweep this under the rug because the director of the school knew that the perpetrator all this time, like he had a history of carrying weapons to school, not just fruit knife, but other weapons as well. But the director didn't want to investigate and take this seriously because the victim was just, not related to him. So why would he care? This is according to what's being written in this letter. And this is coming from the students of 8th grade class 3 who wanted to seek justice for their friend who just passed.